Kuzam Kola. Namaste, good morning to all respected online viewers. Long live their majesties, long live our leaders, and long live our friendship. Welcome to this online yoga workshop. Embassy of India, Timpu, ICCR's Nehru Vamsu Culture Center, yoga teacher, and KVSSN Murthy here. My sincere prayers to the Almighty to see all the best things to their majesties and the whole Bhutan. So coming to the yoga class, so today yoga class also will start with the sun salutations and mantra chanting and sloka. So we have this sun salutations everyday workout. Please remember this can be used as a warm up as well as after warm up also you can choose this sun salutation as a practice. So this is a complete form of practices, but it's depend on the practitioner ability, how many repetitions you want to do or how many times you want to do and how much time you want to give for these sun salutations and how much time you want to be in the posture also. That's also important. But in our yoga class we are doing these sun salutations as a flow. We are not doing very fast, we are not doing very slow, just it's a medium pace and medium flow. So coming to the sun salutations and mantra sadhan and sloka bijakshara, according to your traditional belief, you can choose chanting or you can choose only physical practices. But remember, before starting any kind of yoga exercises or physical workout, please try to take good advice from your physician and that concerned group faculties also regarding your health issues regarding practices. Okay, take a long, deep, slow inhalation and lift your both the arms up about to the head, Pranamasan, Kailasha Mudra, and slowly bring your Pranamasan at your chest level with breathe out and with total devotion. So we have chanting here. ॐ हिरण्मयेन पात्रेण सत्यस्यापि हितं मुखं तत्त्वं पूषन् अपावृणु सत्यधर्माय दृष्टये ॐ ह्रां ह्रीं ह्रूं ह्रैं ह्रौं रः मित्ररविसूर्यभानुकगपूष्ण हिरण्यगर्भमरीच आदित्य सवित्र अर्कभास्कराय नमः. Stretch your arms forward and coming to Hasta Uttanasana, and after keeping your both the arms straight above to the head, once completely pull yourself up and slightly or deep or medium or total completely bend the body back called Ardha Chandrasana or Ardha Chakrasana. Then come back, keep your body straight, once pull yourself up. So from here very slowly put your back bend by pushing your hips back and bending the body forward with breathe out and press your palms till the floor or on the floor. After that keep your head completely inside to make your exact angle of standing forward bending. Then here right slightly bend your knees or without bending knees. Then after that right leg back stretch called Asva Sanchalanasana. Push your abdomen and hips down as well as forward. Lift your head up, maintain your throat stretching and neck pressing. And keep your back leg toes straight and lift your knee up and very slowly join your forward leg to back leg called Dandasana or Santulanasana. Then very slowly press your body completely down till the floor called Ashtanga Namaskarasana or Sastanga Namaskarasana, and push your body forward and lift your body up like a sea wave called Bhujangasana. Lift your head up, press your chin up. Then after that back leg straight on the toes and push your body inside called Parvatasana or mountain triangular posture. And right leg forward stretch and lift your chin, stretch your throat, press your neck, push your body down as well as forward. Asva Sanchalanasana, horse riding posture. Again come to the back leg straight, lift your knee, join your back leg to the forward leg called Pada Hastasana, and lift your arms and body at a time of Hasta Uttanasana till the body lifts up. Keep your body straight. After that completely stretch your arms and slightly or deep or medium back bend at the Chandra or at the Chakrasana. Again keep your body straight. Pranamasana above to the head and very slowly bring your Pranamasana at your chest level called Anahata Pranamasana. Then very slowly with inhalation lift your arms and coordinate your breath and the body movement with breathe out. Keep your arms wide and turn the palms and slowly bring them back towards the thighs and lock your hands back, wide your legs, keep your toes straight, keep your body straight, and few seconds for your break time, healthy breath. So take a long, slow, deep inhalation and exhalation. And here today also we have a row of exercises, yogic exercises, very simple and very effective and very beneficial exercises. So anyone can choose these exercises, even today's workout also will be beneficial if you want to continue this same workout in your everyday practices also. So coming to simple konasana, it's a side bending posture. So here we have like many variations. So today I want to demonstrate in two variations. One is closed legs and one is wide legs. Very simple and very effective. Basically, these exercises for the hip stretching as well as fat reduction around the hips and as well as good stretch for the shoulders. Very simple exercise. In between your legs, less space. Then put your left hand on the left waist and lift your right arm up and attach your shoulder at your ear level, and throughout the practice your shoulder and your ear should be together. Then towards your below hand side, below folded hand side or left hand side, light or medium or deep side bend and stay now. So try to take care about side bend. When you are in the side bend, you have a like a chances of forward bend also, so that avoid forward bend and try to maintain exact side bend and stay now. 1 2 3 4 5, then 6 relaxations enough. Then soon after that, slowly wide your hands with breathe out, and further breathe out slowly. Bring your arm completely down at your thighs and few seconds rest your shoulders by movement of the shoulders clockwise or anti-clockwise, or you can put any post stretches, post form of stretches. And coming to next exercise, opposite side, same konasana. So here try to keep your right hand on the waist and lift your left hand up, attach your shoulder at the ear level once, completely pull yourself up. Then here with your right arm support slightly or deep, push your body towards your left side. So maintain that exact side angle on the konasana and stay for a while. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and relaxations enough. Very slowly keep your body straight. Then relax from the strain of the posture and very slowly turn your palm down and relaxation. Take a long, slow, deep inhalation and exhalation. So here also, if you need relaxation for the limbs, and just move the arms and legs for better relaxation. And the same konasana, wide leg variation. So here you can put medium distance or maximum distance. Then try to put your left hand again on the left waist, lift your right hand up. So, and your convenience is here matter here, so that according to your convenient level, bend the body towards your below arm side. So completely give a bend, maintain that exact side bend and stay now. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and very slowly come back to normal. Then slowly keep your arm out from the 90-degree angle to 45. Then further bring them down few seconds. Stay relaxations. Just long, deep, slow inhalation and exhalations. And opposite side, same thing. Wide the legs. Then try to put your right hand on the right waist. So take a long, deep, slow inhalation and exhalation. Alright, lift your left hand. The same konasana wide leg variation we are doing. So towards your below shoulder side, bend, increase your bend if you can, and if you want to, try to maintain that exact side bend and stay now. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9, and very slowly come back, 10th count, and wide your hands. Then very slowly rest your hands and turn your palms, relax from the posture. Then here also once lock your hands back and few seconds check your breath. Long, slow and deep inhalation and exhalations. Then after this konasana, we have flying horse posture or Vatayinasana. Very simple exercise, but please remember, when you have any knee issues or any other complications at the hip girdle level or pelvic level, try to choose proper way of doing or still avoid doing. Better to take advice from that concerned yoga faculty before you are doing your yogic exercises. So this time, keep your both the legs straight, body straight. Fold your right leg on the lower abs by folding your right knee properly. So few seconds stay now. Then here, observe carefully, try to bend your below leg and put your both the hands down. Then try to put your above folded leg, right leg on the floor and stay for a while. So this time you can choose any arm style, wide arms or lifted hands, or still you can put your arm wrap forward on arm wrap also. So this is all your convenience and stay for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, then slowly come back. Wide your hands here also 5 seconds stay. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Lift your arms up, Pranamasana again here also 5 seconds stay. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Keep your arms down at your face level and stay for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4 and very slowly keep your hands down. With the arm support, slowly push your body up. Then after that, keep your leg down and relax your leg. So soon after that, if you require to do post stretches, few seconds relax your legs. Take a long, slow and deep inhalation and exhalation. Then coming to the same exercise, so basically this kind of exercises will give you definitely the ability of focus, the ability of balancing, and also it is strengthening the knee and it is strengthening the thigh muscle and hip girdles and pelvic stretch also. But we have many variations in the same asana. We are not doing any other leg variations, but we are keeping our arms changing from one posture to other posture. Okay, coming to same flying horse posture, Vatayinasana, opposite side. Fold your left leg on the right side lower abdominal parts. Then here few seconds stay now. And here try to take care of your balance. Keep your both the arms down while bending the body. Take care. Then try to put your folded leg on the floor. Then adjust your remaining leg. So here also once wide your hands and stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6. Lift your arms and stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then right. Come back. Now interlock your elbows. Forward wrap and few seconds stay. Lift your arms and lift your head. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Wide your hands. Then slowly coming to Pranamasana and stay. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Very slowly keep your hands down and keep your leg completely relaxed while standing, or you can relax on the floor also. But here few seconds rest your legs. So basically it will give some kind of ankle strain and knee strain, so that immediately after finishing your exercises, it is advised to give a small relaxations as a post stretches practices. And long slow inhalation and exhalations. So I'm requesting my technician towards my right side or left side, please come to shoot the next exercises. So here soon after that, two postures and coming to butterfly movement for extra relaxation to the ankles as well as to the knees and thighs and the hips and pelvic structure, and few seconds stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. After that relax your legs. And once take a long deep slow inhalation and exhalation. Coming to Viramasana or Sukhadandasana. Once lift your chest, lift your head and completely rest your head on the palms and hands balance. Then slowly straight, keep your body straight. So we have next exercise, very simple and effective posture called Vakrasana or spinal cord twisting posture. So this is a primary posture of Ardha Madhyendrasana or great spinal twisting, great spinal twisting. So here also please remember, if you have any issues, related issues at the spinal cord or at the leg level, take care while doing. Here basically it says spinal twisting. First fold your right leg. Then with your two hands pull the leg completely inside to keep your knee vertical, that should be closer to your chest and abdomen. Then after that open your folded leg sides hand back, means right hand back on the floor behind the trunk, behind the back. And here we have many variations of the remaining hand, but first important variation is wrap your left hand over to the right knee, then press your right knee inside to catch your open leg knee, means left leg knee with the left hand that should be out of your right leg, so that your in between your left hand and left leg, your right knee must be positioned. and your back arm is your right arm. Turn your body on the back arm support and look back and stay now. Here observe the condition of the spinal cord and abdominal squeezing as well as twisting. So here in any posture, no need to hold the breath. According to your convenience, keep on inhalations and exhalations. So basically this will be also good posture for the people who are suffering from the diabetes and people who have been suffering from the sluggish liver and abdominal internal organs issues. Also the people who are suffering from the obesity. Then after that, very slowly first left hand release. Then very slowly keep your left hand on the left knee. Then rest your right leg and slowly open your right arm. Then soon after that, it may require to do a small post stretches for the palms and the hands. Alright, basically it will improve your blood circulation system and long slow inhalation and exhalation. So here keep your both arms back and slightly slant or deep slant the body called Sukhadandasana or Viramasana or Vishranti Once lift your chest, expand your chest and the shoulders back, lift your head, stretch your throat and take long slow deep inhalations and exhalations. Then slowly keep your head straight. Now again push your body straight, put your both the hands at your thighs called Samasthiti or pre-position for the next angle. So same exercise Vakrasana or spinal cord twisting posture on the opposite side. So that first fold your left leg, then use your two hands to push your leg completely inside to put it vertically like just in front of your abdomen. Then after that hold your left knee with your right arm to press towards the abdomen. While turning the body, keep your left hand back behind the body. So try to press your abdomen with your folded thigh with the help of your right arm. Then soon after that use your right arm to make more twisting. Wrap it over to the left knee to catch your right knee with your right hand. So here throughout the practice, don't crunch or don't crook the body. Keep your position straight to turn the body more backside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Then slowly come out from the practice. Then release your right arm by loosening. Then after that slowly keep your right arm on the left knee. Then slowly open your left leg. Then soon after that release your back arm and few seconds rest your palms and rest your hands by movement, clockwise rotation or anti-clockwise rotation or just foldings ins and outs. Alright, long deep inhalation and exhalation. Keep your both the arms slant. Once completely stretch your rib cage and turn your shoulders back and few seconds resting. Take a long, slow and deep inhalation and exhalation. Then again slowly come back to normal position. So our next exercise is Meru Danda Asana or spinal column posture. This is also kind of leg stretching as well as balancing. Take care while doing this posture, or you can choose wall support also for this kind of postures. So here I am doing first exercise or variation. First fold your left leg, catch your left ankle with the left hand from inside. Then your right arm should go on the floor on the right side for support. Open your left leg and few seconds stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 resting. Then slowly come back, relaxation. This is a simple pre-position exercises. Opposite side same thing. Fold your right leg, catch your right ankle with the right hand from inside. Then put your left hand on the floor on the left side. Then here open your right leg straight. From there further towards your right side, open that leg for better leg stretches. And check your convenience while doing the simple exercises. 1, 2 and 3 come back. So here once relax your body, relax your spine and just make your move to do the next kind of Meru Dandasana spinal column posture. So fold your both the legs, slightly slant your knees from the toe level and put your both the elbows on the knees and put your both the arms inside to catch your ankles, or you can catch your toes also. Alright, now here left leg to the left side, any degree angle open, and alternate leg also alternate side, any degree angle open. Against your leg force, push your body forward to keep your body straight and to safe corner your balancing. And few seconds to stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then very slowly keep your right arm down, left arm down. Then soon after that you can choose any post relaxation technique, butterflies, or you can choose knee turns by keeping your both the arms on the back on the floor. All right, take a long, deep, slow inhalation and exhalation. All right, once check your breath, check your convenience. So our next exercise is Parivritta, Parivritta Janu Sirasana, or revolved head to knee posture. That is also good for the leg stretchings and pelvic stretch, as well as for the thigh stretching, hamstring stretch, and for the side abs condition also. That is very simple and effective posture, and especially for the lower abdominal internal organs also be getting benefited. So try to keep your position straight, called Samasthiti. Then open your left leg to the left side 180-degree angle. Then after that fold your right leg inside towards your perineal region. Keep your heel lock. Then observe carefully, you are open your left leg so that towards your left side. Once stretch your left hand to check the leg convenience and your dress and your mat and your breath. Alright, then soon after that, slowly further bend your body by locking your toe and turning your toe inside. Then lift your remaining arm up and maintain your exact side bend by keeping your both the hands on the single toe. After locking your toe, still you can turn the body and look up and stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then slowly come straight, release and push your body up, and slowly keep your hands down and resting your body. Soon after that you can choose another way of relaxation of the legs by movement of your knees inside and out, called butterfly movement, or as we mentioned before, knee turns also, spinal cord knee turns also you can do for better relaxation. Alright, opposite side same exercise. First coming to Samasthiti, keep your both the palms together at the thighs, keep your position straight. And first keep wide your right leg completely out of the body or in the line of your exact right shoulder, called 180-degree angle. And fold your left leg completely inside, and heel must be together towards your perineal region. So this is itself saying that your leg stretching and leg conditions. Then open your open leg sides hand towards the open leg toes, means right hand toes to the right leg toes, and lift your left hand up. So towards your right side completely go for a bend and try to lock your toes with your two hands, or you can choose proper way of holding, but try to stretch your arm and stretch your body to the exact side angle and look up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Then slowly keep your body straight. Then once relax your arm. Then after that keep your both arms down on the floor. Then very slowly fold your two legs for better relaxation towards your right side, towards your left side. Just go for your knee turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and relaxations. One long deep slow inhalation and exhalation. So today's our last posture belongs to forward bending and belongs to leg stretching also, a kind of arm lock also there. So this is what we call tortoise posture or Kurmasan. This is basically for the leg stretching. Take care while doing this kind of postures, means initially you may require a continuous vigilance also by your yoga teacher. So first open your leg to the medium distance or maximum distance, or at any distance your convenient space. Then here keep open your right arm, that should come under your right thigh. So please take care, this is a kind of exercise, it may give some of the friction or some of the extra force on your palm and on your arm and on the elbow. Please remember, before doing this kind of exercises, take care of your health conditions also. Alright, and now open your right arm behind the body by under your right thigh. Then very slowly put your chin or forehead on the floor. The same thing, left hand under your left thigh. Then try to lock your hands back and stay for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then slowly release your arm. Put your one hand on the floor at the chin. Then slowly lift your chin up. Then slowly push your body up. Take a long slow inhalation. So I am doing same posture by keeping the legs in a medium distance. So try to put your right arm in 90-degree angle and left arm in, left leg in the 90-degree angle, right leg also 90-degree angle. So same exercise here. Open your right arm under the thigh, put your right arm under the thigh and left arm also under the thigh. So try to stretch your legs, push your body down towards the floor and stay for a while. Throughout the practice, see your knees condition, it must be straight. Your backside two hands must come together behind your hips and stay for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Lift your chin and slowly relax your right arm and left arm and slowly push your body up. Then soon after that again keep your both the legs down and simply first fold your legs and wide. Fold your legs and wide. And if you want extra relaxation, so you can choose some other way of relaxation techniques also for butterfly or for your knee turns, simple knee turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, enough, 10 relaxation. So as anyhow we did one forward bending also in our last as a last posture Kurmasan. We require to do one simple back bending. So today I am choosing very simple back bending. First fold your both the legs and sit in any convenient posture. Keep your back straight. Keep your two hands to turn your shoulders back. Lift your head up and stay for a while for above back stretching as well as neck pressing. And slowly come straight to normal. Same exercise here. Keep your spine straight. Interlock your palms and keep them on the forehead. Wide your elbows and completely press your head towards the neck. Lift your chest up and stay. This is also very simple and effective sitting Ardha Chandrasana or Ardha Chakrasana, but it is sitting variation. 1, 2, 3 and 4 relaxations. Enough. Come back. Then slowly keep your arms down and take a long, deep, slow inhalation and exhalation. Alright, now coming to pranayama practices. Soon after your physical yoga part, it is also advised to give a small time gap, to give more relaxation to the body and mind, or you can choose a sip of water drinking also, but that's especially for the mantra sadhana that may be useful. So keep your position straight. Choose any convenient, comfortable posture and choose any convenient, comfortable surface. So be very convenient and confident while doing any kind of yoga exercises, and please remember while doing the yoga postures or pranayam, avoid shaking the body or jerking the body, movement of the body and oscillation of the body. Once you will place any kind of posture, try to be in the same posture till the ending, especially for the pranayamas and meditations. But initially it may not be possible because of overstrain at the concerned knee joints or that ankle joints or the concerned body parts. So at that case only, once relax, then after that again rejoin or resume your class. But please remember, once you will get into the practices towards the meditations or dharana exercises or long time pranayamas or mudras and bandhas, the ability itself will come, but the continuity in the yoga is very important. So keep your position straight, and here we have sloka and the mantra chanting and sloka chanting. Om Kesavaya Swaha, Om Madhavaya Swaha, Om Narayanaya Swaha, Om Adya Samadhi Tatpala Siddhyardham Asana Purvakan Pranayamadiyan Karishye. Om Sandh Sandh Sandhi. Alright, slowly keep your hands down. In other words, it is saying that physical yoga exercises or pranayam, breathing exercises, or remaining any kind of techniques or any kind of styles in the yoga, saying only one basic logic is called discipline and the spiritual upliftment. So to keep ourselves fit is very important to reach that level of spiritual upliftment. like in fact it is an easiest practice, but yoga is a very simple tool. We can understand that like a surest and the shiftest and the safest tool to make us fit physically and mentally to reach the spiritual upliftment. So coming to the pranayam, today also we have the two pranayamas. One is Sitali pranayam, the second one is Sitkari pranayam. Basically those two are for the cooling the system. Second one is Bastrika pranayam. So Sitali, Sitkari comes under one segment and Bastrika comes under one segment. But when you have any issues at the lungs level or infections at the lungs level or phlegm related issues or eosinophilia or sinus, so please do not attempt this kind of exercises immediately, or if you are living in the high altitude areas also, don't immediately attempt this kind of practices. You require some more guidance and some more pre-practices also. Okay, coming to the mantra sadhan and sloka sadhan. So here Sitali pranayam saying that Gulma plihadika rogan zwaram pittam kshudan trusham vishani Sitali nama kumbekeyam nihantihi. Sitkari pranayam also we have a sloka. So it is saying that Yogini chakra samaniha srushti samhara karakaha nakshuda na trusha nidra naiva alasya prajayate. These two pranayamas is saying that the people who have been doing these practices or who wants to continue these practices, they will build kind of ability that they will be master over their hunger and the thirst and the sleeping patterns. Also these pranayamas will counteract the poisons. Means they will build a very good ability in immunity systems also. And next exercise is called Bastrika pranayam. It is saying that Vata pitta slashma haram sariragni vivardhanam kundali bodhakam kshipram pavanam sukadam hitam brahma nadi mukhe samasta kapadyargala nasanam. So it is saying that basically Bastrika is a somewhat heat increasing pranayam. So the people who are doing this pranayam, definitely they will feel some kind of heat inside. So that if you already suffering from the extra biles or extra bile issues or any overheat issues inside, better to don't attempt this kind of Bastrika pranayam. But also this is a very good and very simple exercise for the fitness of the lungs, as well as to create immunity and metabolic active metabolic changes also. For active metabolic changes also, Bastrika is a very simple and good exercise. Okay, now actually practices is very simple. Practices are very simple. Keep your position straight for Sitali pranayam. To keep your spine straight, you can choose locking the knees with your two hands to keep your spinal cord erect, or you can put your Jnana mudra or Chin mudra. Just keep your index finger and thumb close. So here Sitali pranayam, keep your tongue out and like make a fold like a dry leaf or a tube, and inhalation through the tube of the tongue. After that, close your mouth and breathe out with the nose. And first inhalation, and breathe out with the nose. And second inhalation, breathe out with the nose. Third inhalation, breathe out with the nose. Fourth inhalation, and last inhalation. Alright, one quick break. But the people who cannot do this pranayam because of unfolding the tongue or because of not having the ability of folding the tongue, they can do Sitkari pranayam. So this is the Sitkari, very simple and effective practice. Keep your both the jaws together, open your lips and keep on inhalation with the edges of the teeth. After filling the lungs, and very slowly complete breathe out. So in fact we have to do some of the breath retention techniques also, but because of online participants, especially beginners, We are not doing the tough schedules. We are doing very light exercises. Again, second inhalation with the mouth. Again, third inhalation. Fourth inhalation. And last final inhalation. All right. Again, take a long, deep, slow inhalation, exhalation. Then check your posture. If you want, change your posture in between the practices. Okay, you can choose, but be very convenient whatever posture you will choose. So coming to next exercise, Bhastrika. Bhastrika is a sharp inhalation, slow exhalation. Inhalation, exhalation should be performed with the nose on. And starting, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One long pause, inhalation and exhalation. Alright, second spell, same Bhastrika. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, long deep inhalation and exhalation. So last spell, 10 strokes, Bhastrika. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then soon after your Bhastrika pranayam, you can choose proper way of meditation. You can do your meditation or you can do your mantra sadhan in this simple Vayu Mudra Abhyas practices of wind gestures. So here keep your index finger completely fold at the ball of your thumb. Then try to press your thumb on the backside of your index finger. Press them inside and few seconds stay now. So this is very simple and effective remedy. The people who have been suffering from the wind issues, internal wind issues. Also, it is a simple pain reliever also. But please remember, whatever mudra abhyasas or yoga abhyasas, your practices you are performing, please have your intense devotion towards the practices. Very simple and effective mudra called Vayu Mudra. And soon after your practices of your meditation, in any kind of mudra, meditative mudra, dhyana mudra or Vayu mudra or any kind of mudras, then choose some more time to giving relaxation to your body and mind in the form of yoga nidra or in the form of power nap. That may not require even 50 minutes. That may require only 5 minutes schedule. Once you will totally able to finish your yoga practices, please choose like 15 minutes time to half an hour time to take bath and further 10 minutes time to take breakfast. But these timings totally depend on your timing of the practices and your intensity level and the activeness in the practices. And in the afternoon, especially before your lunch time, please try to observe, please try to see all the possibilities how to take a power nap or how to do a yoga nidra abhyas to regenerate the body or to give more relaxation to the body or to give more strength to your physical immunity level and the metabolic activities. In the evening, once you will finish your daily activities and daily affairs, before your dinner time, try to choose proper set of time, proper way of doing yoga exercises at least for 20 minutes to half an hour time, including back bending exercises and inverted postures and as well as leg stretchings, including breathe in and breathe out pranayam abhyas also. And tomorrow, when we are meeting here at the same time with the same content, we will see still more good applications in the yoga as well as pranayam and the mudra abhyasas. So, thanking you all to giving me this wonderful opportunity. Stay away from the bad habits and do yoga also. Thanking you all.